Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Geo 16.9 Outlook. My name is Sampath Ranasinghe. I'm the product manager for the Geo group, and today I have Gabriel with me from the engineering team. Gabriel, do you want to introduce yourself quickly?
Yes, so my name is Gabriel Mazetto. I am a senior engineer at Gitlab, and I'm part of the Geo team.
Excellent. Thanks, Gabriel, and thanks for joining us today. Without further ado, we'll jump into our plan of work for the 16.9 milestone. And the first one up is the GitLab Unified Backups MVC, something that Gabriel has been working on quite diligently over the last couple of milestones. And this is why I've invited Gabriel to come and join us for the call. So Gabriel, do you want to talk us over through the unified backups, please?
Yes, so currently there are a few ways for you to run backups in GitLab, and depending on the installation type, there is some variations. There are things that we support in some installation types and some that are not supported. So the idea with the unified backups is to get all of the installations with the same feature sets. And also it's a good opportunity for us to review the backup functionality and improve further.
Excellent. Thanks very much, Gabriel. Anything else that you wanted to add in terms of the long-term vision on that?
Yes, so we are currently focusing on the forgot.
The unified CLI, right? Having a consistent
Yes,
CLI.
we're targeting 1K installations.
Mhm.
And that's what we plan to deliver for this release. For next one, we're going to increase to 2K and then progress further on. So we can slowly start to get object storage support, Patroni, PG Bouncer, and everything on the unified backup solution.
Excellent. As you can tell, this is going to be a bit of a journey, and we're at the start of the journey here. We'll be expanding into the various different types of installation methods, as Gabriel alluded to here. In particular, looking to support cloud native hybrid in a future iteration. Okay, we'll move on to the next item, which is server-side repository backups on large reference architectures. So we already have a server-side repository backup feature, and it's well documented. Currently, it only supports Linux packaged installations, and the effort here in this milestone, which was carried over from the last milestone, was to document use a configuration of server-side backups on large reference architectures. We have a separate piece of work to support cloud-native hybrid installations. However, that requires extending the backup utility first before that can be added into the instructions. Next up is backup of large reference architectures on Google. We already have extensive documentation and guidance on how to back up large reference architectures on AWS. So this is an effort which is quite close to completion to add the instructions related to running installation on Google. Next up is documenting the use of AWS CLI as an alternative to S3 CMD. AWS CLI is seen to be more reliable and more performant, and it's already included in the code base. This is essentially just a documentation improvement in order to make it more visible and communicate this availability to our customers. And next up is also adding AWS CLI support to the as the S3 tool for MinIO. Again, this further investigation since the last milestone has indicated it's possible to do this through a simple configuration update. So we'll validate the configuration that was suggested to us by a member of the community, and then extend the documentation to show you how to do so. Gabriel, do you have anything to add to relation to this? I know you've been looking at alternatives to S3CMD. So if you've got any thoughts you'd like to share, please do so on the call.
Yeah, we have a couple of alternatives that we're looking at. Most of them are in a partnership with the distribution team. But we are for sure looking at one to use in the unified backup solution. So
That's great.
soon.
Thank you very much, Gabriel. And then another carryover from the previous milestone. It was a short milestone given the holiday period, so verifying upgrade procedure for Postgres 14 on geo installations. Initial investigations revealed the problem upgrading secondary geo sites. So we hope to get a fix for this in the current milestone, and also backport this to 16 and 8 as well. And then lastly, we have a variety of documentation improvements with relation to Geo and DR. The documentation, we are aware, lacks detail with respect to particularly multi-node scenarios, for example, failover and configuration. So the effort here is to level up the documentation. We will tackle this as a team with the help of Axel, who's our technical writer as well, and we'll try to make progress on leveling up the documentation in this milestone. But this is also a bit of a journey where we'll take several milestones for us to get through all the required updates. All right, and then there's a bunch of issues, miscellaneous issues that the team are working on, a range of bugs or improvements on the scalability side as part of this milestone as well. And that concludes the 16.9 outlook. Gabriel, anything you wanted to add before we wrap up today? All right. Well, Gabriel, thanks very much for joining us, and thank you for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.